Oh, is this thing on? Should we really be doing this? Alright, welcome tonight to another episode of Questions. I'm Dan McDowell, and we've got a very special guest you've never heard of, Stoney Bleakerson.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Stoney. Pleasure's all mine. Great. Well, go ahead and take a seat, and we'll get started. Okay. Stoney, thank you again for joining us tonight. Yeah, my pleasure. Tell the audience a little bit about what you do for a living. Well, to put it plainly, Dan, I'm a paranormal investigator. Paranormal investigator, huh? Is there any money in it? No. Not unless you get into reality TV or podcasting. Well, have you done either of those things, Stoney? No. Oh, okay. Well, what motivates you to come onto a program like this? I mean, we're typically a question and answer format. We like to entertain our audience, teach them new things. What can you bring to the table tonight? Ghosts. Ghosts? Stoney, this is scripted television. I know. Oh. Well, maybe we need a commercial break. We can regroup here shortly. An old woman used to live next door to me, and she often acted funny when she was watering her plants outside. And eventually, the curious kid I was, I went over there and asked her some questions. You know, how many pets she had, how many of them had previous lives, how many she communicated with on a regular basis. Stoney, we're not in a Dean Koontz novel. Or are we? Stoney, I thought we went over this before the commercial break. We've got to keep things serious here. I am serious. You're the one goofing around. I've got other things I could be doing. Such as? Counting ghosts, EVF meters, watching television. Well, let's hope it's scripted ghost reality shows. Sometimes. Sometimes I do other things. Such as? Coin collecting, battery testing. Okay, well, we can work with that. When you say battery testing, are you checking for voltage or acid or what? Well, it's kind of a complicated question. How so? I'd rather not answer. Okay, we'll be back right after this message from our sponsors.
Do you suffer from pattern baldness? Are you interested in changing your life? Get a cap from the lid shop, and you can be as cool as me.
Now, where were we exactly? Your hobbies. Yeah. So, I know maybe I'm not the most interesting guest you've ever had, but, battery testing, it's a rewarding pastime. Why would you say that? I mean, just out of curiosity. I have my reasons. Well, why don't we get back to the topic of paranormal? Have you ever experienced phenomenon you couldn't understand? Not really. Have you ever witnessed someone that did? Well, no. So how can you consider yourself an expert with so little experience? I know the words. You're going to have to help me out a little, Stoney. I'm losing confidence here. How is this viable material? I'm cheap. Okay, well, I think we're going to have to take another break here. This is a lot more dry than I was expecting. Sounds like a plan. All right, we're back with Stoney. He's going to talk to us about one of his life's most changing and challenging experiences. So I woke up in the middle of the night once and noticed the shower was dripping uncontrollably. And I went to try to turn it off and it dripped even more. And then I started dreaming and I saw mushrooms growing on the walls and my house was full of mold and I can't think straight. Oh, I need a break. It was nice talking to you, and again, I'm really sorry.
That's Stoney Bleakerson. Until next time, my friend. So I can't say I pictured it going quite that way. Tonight's episode may not be as interesting as you think, until you pause and analyze the things Stoney said, and the way we reacted in the studio. I'm Dan McDowell, and this is Questions. Without sponsors and viewers like you, shows like this wouldn't be possible. So thank you for your support. And the next time you interview a paranormal expert, make sure you remember that they can be extra sensitive.